Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Seasonal Tokens Podcast, where Polar interviews people so you can do more investing and less gambling.
Hello everyone, it is Owen here, the CMO of Seasonal Tokens. Welcome on another episode of the Seasonal Tokens. And today we have another special guest. We have Jeff Hancock from CoinPass. So welcome, Jeff.
Thank you for inviting, Paula. Really good to be here. Always wanted to chat more crypto with more people out there that want to get more involved in the crypto space, learn, educate themselves, and get confidence. So thank you for the invite.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'm looking for guests like you for sure. So let's start the conversation with the first standard question. What has actually attracted you to the crypto world?
Well, I think it was, when you peel it back and you start to really focus on what crypto is and what does it solve. It solves a massive inequality and inefficiency with the existing financial system. I think people that really take this stuff seriously and not just kind of, not memeing about, I'm in it for the tech. A lot of these people are in it to get rich quick because the markets are volatile. But then you start peeling it back and get a bit macro on what crypto can do and what it does do. It represents the hardest form of money, which is Bitcoin. It's a fixed value. It's completely transparent. It's not run by anybody. It's stood the test of time. It's got 10 years of market experience and market exposure. And then some really, really smart people that are a lot smarter than me, look at it from a financial aspect, is that the crypto markets are volatile because all the other markets move far too slow. The property market, if you compress it down to, very, very small time periods, the property market is just as volatile. It's just a lot slower. It takes a very long time to sell a property. It takes a very long time to sell a business because they're two very illiquid markets. As soon as you add, instant settlements and the ability to move capital and move source of value and move, have a truly open financial system, then a lot of markets would look exactly like crypto. Investing into, if you're a UK listener, investing into your ISA, your tax efficient investment account, or into your pension account. Those trades take 4 days to settle. I'd moved 30K around my pension 2 weekends ago. And I was amazed that by, I did it on a Saturday, which is fine. It's a weekend. But those trades didn't clear till like Friday morning the following week, because that's just how long it takes in those kind of worlds, which is kind of crazy. Like, it's only 30K and it's moving it out of one fund and into an index. Like, it's not rocket science. Why does an investment manager need to approve that? Why can't it be automated? Why can't it be automatically matched? And it just shows how archaic and how many middlemen are still in this financial system. And I've probably learned more about finance in the last 5 years because of crypto, because of blockchain, because of what is actually possible. But there is more market forces moving against this technical innovation. And it will continue to kind of lock people away from their financial freedom for a very long time until it's more mainstream. But the people that are taking the time to educate themselves now and actually get involved, even with £100, are going to set themselves apart over the next 5 to 10 years. And I'm 100% bullish on that, no matter what the market price is.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely agree with you about this one. So you're telling me that you are in crypto not because you want to become rich?
Well, I think everyone wants to be rich. I mean, it depends on what your relationship to money is. So I like to peel back, do you want to get rich? Well, yes. Well, how do you want to do it? You need to educate yourself on something. You could be the best marketer in the world and have a lot of really good clients that will pay you handsomely, but you're providing a service. It doesn't really matter what you do. If you can provide value and educate yourself, you will set yourself apart. That crypto is just a vehicle to do that. People that are smart, people that, grind away and look for those, really small cap tokens that do well. People that got in and out of the NFT craze at the right time. Those are people that applied themselves and really got deep into their education, into their research. And I think that's true across whatever you decide to do, whether it's crypto or not. There's just, there's only a fixed amount of time we have on this planet. And in that fixed amount of time, if you can do something faster than slower, then why not? I'm still taking a very long-term approach. My portfolio is very simple. It's very Bitcoin and ETH heavy. And then secondary to that is staking and market making. My time is very fixed. I do like to take time off, even though I'm always thinking about the next idea or the next business or the next, who I can help. And there are a lot of industries right now trying to get involved in crypto and using our platform for that very thing. Law firms, property companies, accountants, auditors, all of them are looking at crypto for something, even if it's just collecting their fees, because they've got crypto clients which want to pay for their fees in crypto, versus trying to do anything really crazy. We're still very early days, but there is so much attention around what this industry can do versus what it can't do. And that's what I like about it. There's always a glass half full approach no matter what.
Yeah, that's really nice what you're saying. And I'm really happy you're sharing with me that there are companies that are constantly looking for solutions for their clients to provide them the opportunity to pay with crypto. I think that all of us that are in crypto right now we are all looking for this to happen as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So it's great that it's already happening. So what does it mean to be a co-founder and a CEO of a crypto exchange?
Very time consuming, very stressful. I think especially being CEO, you just get bad news all the time. You're always solving problems. You're always dealing with different headaches, whether it's a technical issue and you're rallying the team, trying to promote a healthy company culture. Being a remote-only company is very tough. You have to basically pull people through the screen and wanting to engage first and then kind of engage in that culture second. And everyone's different, is what I've found. I am a very extroverted Australian, and I'm not loud in my opinions, but I definitely like to have a conversation and have a good time and educate people as well as help them. But some people just want to be left alone and code cool stuff. And that's what I can relate to my old engineering background. I used to do projects all over the UK and all over the world. And sometimes you just want to be left alone in your corner to go and build the best product you can or the best solution possible. And I think the people side of it is a very, very important side of any business, whether you're a solopreneur trying to build out your team, whether you're a scale up and trying to delegate and get more of your time back for the key decisions and relying on a team. And you need to always be leveling up in all different aspects. And there are some weeks where I don't look at a crypto chart at all, or don't deal with a single transaction, or it's all client based for a very long period of time, and I don't hear about what the tech team's doing. I don't hear about what the marketing team's doing. And I suppose being a culture leader as well as a company leader, you have to be able to step back and focus on the big stuff, on the macro stuff for a little bit, instead of maybe doing what you like to do, which I'm a very detail-oriented person. That's just my engineering background. I love getting into the weeds and solving really complex problems, but you don't always have time for that. So you never build a business for yourself, because that's just a job, and you can get a job anywhere, especially if you're talented enough. Peeling back and making it about other people, our users. Our platform is all about our users, solving their problems, getting in and out of the markets, having a reliable way to take their profits back to their bank account, which has been a massive, massive plaguing problem for a very long time. And focusing on them, focusing on other people is how I can mentally rally myself to get through each day and each week. Even if it's mentally draining, it doesn't matter. It's not about me.
Yeah, I think that we would live in a very different crypto world if all exchanges have been thinking the way you think, that they have to be oriented to the users.
I mean, if you think about it really plainly, they're the ones that are paying the small commission fees that we make our revenue on. We don't make revenue on subscriptions. We don't make revenue on the retainer basis and stuff like that. We only get paid when people get exactly what they want at the speed that they demand it. And I think in a world now that's very instantaneous, that's very delayed gratification, if people don't get their solution sorted very, very quickly, they'll simply go somewhere else. And that's just the name of the game.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think that's what all industries eventually go to, whether it's zero fees or you just pay a spread, or you want your food delivered to your door, you don't want to wait. Back in the day, going for a 30-minute walk or driving out to pick something up was very, very normal, and then you could get it delivered to your door. And now it's delivered to your door within under an hour or under 40 minutes or under 20 minutes. There's this instantaneous culture that's just kind of taken on the last kind of 5-10 years. It's very, very hard to break. And if you're not meeting the mark, you'll get left behind. So it's, very, very competitive, but, also really enjoyable when you do get it right.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that people have started to have troubles with patience. Everything has to happen in the second. And if this is not happening, you're going to have a lot of troubles if you are delivering service like definitely. That.